Hopefully you guys saw the last video, but if you didn't, I'll catch you up to speed. We bought a used trailer, a trailer from Harbor Freight, in which it was utilized as a landscaping trailer. We removed all the wood, we got rid of the Harbor Freight red, we painted it black, we added some lights, and now here's what we did next. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I've been busy, it's been raining, wasn't exactly able to get the work that I've done on video because of that reason, but we've got some more done on our trailer and I'm going to show you guys what we did. So here we are. This is the way it currently sits. You can see we added some PVC tubing. Again, the black was there, the lights are installed, and the lights are wired up. Now I'm going to apologize in advance. You might hear some background noise because there are a ton of cars for some reason driving up and down my road. So let's check out what we've done and catch you guys up to speed. Now you're going to see I added a couple of metal channels. Now this stuff is called Strut right here, there, as well as up front right here. Now what that essentially is a 12 gauge channel in which it has holes throughout the whole length of the channel. Now this was a 10-foot piece in which we cut into two 5-foot sections. Now what I did was I drilled a hole on both sides here and here, and we ran bolts through there with some lock nuts. Utilized a couple pre-drilled holes in the front here and just ran the bolts with lock nuts through there. And I just made sure to mount the channel behind the light here because I did not want to block the view of that light from being seen by cars. So now with the Unistrut mounted, what I did was went and bought two 3-inch 10-foot sections of PVC tubing, in which you see here, and I'll show you guys what I did there. I laid the PVC tubing on top of that Unistrut channel. I drilled an 1.5 inch hole through the tops of these, and hopefully you can see in there. Let's see if I can get you zoomed in. I just ran a bolt through there along with a washer. But now, as far as the washer goes inside there, I actually held one edge of it with a pair of pliers, hit it with a hammer in order to put a curve in it so that it would bow more to the shape of the PVC tubing. And you can see in there the washer, and you can see that it actually fits the curve of the tubing. Now as far as hardware goes, using this Unistrut channel makes it completely such a simple process. I will show you the hardware I use for that. You get it right next to the Unistrut inside Lowe's or Home Depot, and I used 1/2 inch hardware. Here's the hardware I used. It's actually called a spring nut. Now here's what it looks like. You can see that's how the top goes. The way this works is you lay it in the channel like this. You give a push down and you turn it, and it locks in just like that with spring tension. And then you can take this, you can lift up the spring, and you can basically move this anywhere you want to. You can find these right in the same area. These hex head bolts, 1/2 inch. So I have an 1.5 inch hole drilled in the top of the PVC with a hole beneath that, so that I could run this bolt through that top hole into the spring nut, and then it just tightens up that way and holds your PVC nice and tight to your Unistrut. Now, once you get them mounted, the PVC tubes on top of this uni-strut, what you can do is you can leave it kind of loose. You can move the PVC pipes in and out to figure out how wide you need them spread apart to fit the hull of your kayak properly. Mine, I believe there's about 9.5, 10 inches in between from center to center of the pipe, and my kayak seems to sit nice like that. Now, once you have your spacing set to fit the hull of your kayak properly, all you have to do is just tighten them down, snug them up, and those PVC tubes aren't going to go anywhere. So now let me hook up the trailer to my truck and I'll show you how my kayak sits on it. You can see here the lights do work on the trailer along with the truck. So there we go, nice and hooked up. So now I'm just going to show you guys how I load my kayak onto the trailer. I have it on a cart in which I just wheel right up here to the kayak, nice and easy, like so. And I just give a little lift and slide it right on, just like that. Nice and easy. I check the distance of where exactly I have it, and that looks about right to me. Show you guys what that looks like up close. Now you can see how that sits in the back. Take you for a walk around the side. And you can see how that sits up front, going all the way to the back. This is what it looks like from the side. And you can see it sits very nice on there. Now, unloading for me is going to essentially be the same. I'm just going to slide this back, get that on my cart like so, and then at that point I can take it off and I can wheel it to wherever it needs to go. That's it. That is my trailer build. I am happy with it. Again, not too much invested into this trailer to get it to this point. It is now at a point where we can use it and utilize it to get it from point A to point B. Now, like with anything else, there are additions I want to make to it. I want to add a ladder rack, maybe like a truck box that you would typically put in the bed of your truck. That way I can get it on the side over here so that I can lock things up like my fish finder, so I don't have to trailer with on it. God forbid that ever fell off for some reason, but you know, just for some random things that we can keep locked up while we are traveling with the kayak. But that's it. So for right now, this is where I'm at, and I am excited to take this to the next level with more additions. So do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.